putting in an S door lock. We pulled the old one out, pretty easy. If you look on the back side, just 2 Phillips screws, pull it out, they separate. After you pop that out, then you would pop this out and slide the chuck out. You might have to grab a screwdriver, put it into here, and then pull it forward, and then you can pull it out. After you do that, take your new one. You want to set it to the same size of this one. How you can do that if you really want to is you lift this part with your nail, and it'll extend. Then you pull it in or out. Take it here, just line it up, just like that. You see, it's right at the edge here. It's lined up. You can use your 2 new nest screws if you so wish. Just grab them. Cool. And this one. There you go. Get that nice in there. This blade will be on here. Just pop it out because the screws aren't in yet. First thing you want to do, wiring harness goes underneath. Slip it in, just like that. Perfect. Make sure we're going to line up. Yep. And then I'm going to grab this side. You have a hole right there for the wiring harness. I'm going to hold this wiring harness for a second. Slips in here. Make sure it slips through. And then you can slide those 2 poles. You see the 2 holes at the bottom, just like that. After we do that, lightly thread these screws in. Sorry, it's actually these ones. There we go. Lightly thread those in. Same with this one. And then what we're going to do after we get these in here, I'm just going to take a second, I'm going to line these up, get these screwed in. Do not tighten these down yet because we need to put a level on the side to level the lock. Sorry. Make sure when you go to install it that you have the lock closed for finishing the install. Next thing you're going to do is you can see I'm lining up that metal plate, and then as you're holding it, tighten those 2 screws up, and then it'll lock us all in, and then just confirm the other side is also level. These ones here are for different thicknesses of doors. So if you're like, what if one of these aren't fitting, like for this one it was the brass screws here. 2, 1. Take your finger, pop this in here, press that. You see it folds out like that, comes out like this, and then out at an angle. Take this piece. We're just going to slide this in here, like that. After that locks in, you have a hook right here. Just hook it down there so it's out of the way. And then you're going to slide that tang up, and it goes like that. After you do that, look right here. You have these 2. Tighten those 2 Phillips in. After that, pop your batteries in, it'll talk to you. Plug that into a wall like so, and then from now, just follow your app. It's going to get you to scan this. When you go to do this, it's going to get you to sync this one up first. So first thing you'll do is scan this so it knows you're doing a door lock, and then it'll jump you over to this. When you plug it in, or before you plug it in, it'll get you to scan the QR code. Then you'll plug it in, and then there's a button on the bottom. You'll hit it, and during the troubleshooting thing, it's going to tell you to unplug it and hit the button. That'll be confusing to you, but there's actually a battery backup in here. So what you'll be able to do is actually unplug it and then hit that button, and then it'll jump you through the next step to where you'll jump to the door lock and set up all your passcodes.